Welcome to Data Project Hub. In this video, we will solve a tricky SQL interview question which is commonly asked during SQL interviews. Our question is, you are given a table of product launches by company by year. Write a query to count the net difference between the number of product companies launched in 2024 with the number of products companies launched in the previous year. Output the name of the companies and net difference of net product released for 2024 compared to the previous year in the form of a result message. In the format, this is the example format in which we have to finally output our final result. Let me query the table and then I will take you through the expected output and then the question will be clear. So here is the table that we are going to use. The table is called car launches. Let me query the table and we have a table with three columns, that is year, company name and product name. This is the year corresponding to which the company has launched the product. And from this table we can count the number of product launched by a particular company in a particular year. Then we have to subtract that, or we have to find the difference between the number of product launched in 2024 and the number of product launched in 2023, and we have to finally return our result in this format. For example, for the company Chevrolet, if they have a difference of 2, that is number of product launched in 2024 subtracted by the number of product launched in 2023 is 2. Consider that this is the result. Then we have to return our result in this format where we are finally printing Chevrolet launched 2 more car in the current year. That is, compared to the previous year, Chevrolet has launched 2 more cars. That is the way in which we have to return our final result. And I have created the same expected output table in Excel. I will show you that as well. So this is the input table that we were looking into. This is the exact same table which we saw in SSMS. And this is the expected output table that we are going to query. So for example, Chevrolet, they have launched 2 more car in the current year, and Ford launched 1 less car in the current year. Similarly, based on the number of cars launched or the difference in the number of cars launched, we have to manipulate our result message. That is our final aim. Now let us go back to SSMS and write query for the same. So we will start with a select clause. Let me comment this select star from car launches. Yeah, we'll start with a select clause, and the first column that we require is the company name column. Now we are going to count the number of product or the number of cars launched by a particular company in 2024. For that we are going to use count along with case when function. So we are going to count the number of product. So inside the parenthesis I am going to write the case statement, that is case when year equal 2024, then 1 else null end, and this is the number of product launched in 2024, car underscore launch underscore 2024. Let us give column name car underscore launch underscore 2024. Similarly, I am going to count the number of product launched in the previous year. Going through the table, we can see that there is only 2 year in the corresponding table, that is 2023 and 2024. So we will write a second count where inside the case statement, instead of equal to, I will remove the equal sign and will replace it with not equal to. So count case when year not equal to 2024, then 1 else null, then end the case statement. We will give the column name as car underscore launch underscore 2023. This is the first part, and this is taken from car underscore launch table. Now execute this and see what is the result we are getting. So before executing this, since we are using an aggregate function, we have to write a group by clause as well, that is group by company underscore name. Execute this and we will get 2 new columns with car launched in 2024 and cars launched in 2023. Now we have to find the difference between the 2 columns. For that, we will write a query in the same select clause. We will take this count copy, paste it here, then subtract the second count, that is number of cars launched in 2023. And this is the difference between the number of new products launched. And we will give name as diff. Now execute this and we will get a new column with difference. That is Chevrolet launched two new cars in the current year or in 2024. And coming to Ford, Ford launched one car less. So here we are getting minus. Let me once again go back to the expected output and show you that. So here it is two cars more. So we are printing two more cars. Here it is minus one, that is one less car. So based on that, we will manipulate the result message. Now coming back to SSMS, let us place this query inside a CTE with T1 as open and close parenthesis. Simply write a select star from T1. We will get the same result. Now we will take only the required columns, that is T1 dot company name. Now we are going to use the concat function, that is concat. So here we will use concat underscore ws, that is concat with separator. So inside this concat with separator, we can give any number of argument, but the first argument should be the separator. So here our separator should be space. So I am giving space as the separator, and our first argument is the company name, that is t1 dot company underscore name. After that, our second argument should be launched, that is LAUNCHED, launched. Then our third argument should be the number, that is how many more cars are launched or how many less cars are launched. So the third argument should be diff. And our fourth argument or the final argument can be car in the current year as a text, car in the current year. Now this is our result message, result underscore message. Execute this and see what is the result we are getting. Execute. Now we have our result, but we can see that even in our final result message, the negative sign is appearing. So what we can do is we can remove this negative sign by simply putting an absolute operator, absolute of diff. That is, we will get only the number. And also one thing we missed here, that is the most important thing. When we are printing the message, we have to print whether it is more or less. For that, we are going to use another case statement within the concat with separator function. So here we will write that is case when diff greater than 0, then more. The second condition should be when diff less than 0, then less. Even we can add one more condition, that is diff equal to 0. Based on that, we can produce one another message as well. But in our question, we don't have any condition where the number of cars launched in the current and previous year is exactly the same. So we are not going to write that. Even writing that is okay. And after the second statement or the condition, we will end the case statement. We have ended the case statement. Now let us execute this once again and see what is the result. Now we can see that we have obtained the exact same result that we were looking for. So here is the expected output and this is the output we have obtained. We can see that we obtained the same output which we were looking for. For example, Chevrolet launched two more cars in the current year. And coming to Honda, we can see that Honda launched three less cars in the current year. Here also we are getting the same message. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, subscribe for more. Thank you.